Unrivaled League needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal.
Even though they thought they were in on the elite club, Angel Reese and A.A. Wilson are definitely feeling the heat. When Caitlin Clark's contract for the Unmatched League was leaked, she finally spilled a bombshell. Nobody else knew that Breanna Stewart was secretly making Clark an amazing offer. Deal.
It has just been reported today that Caitlin Clark could receive a Lionel Messi-like offer to play in Unrivaled startup 3-on-3 league, which is a full-court press to sign her.
The idea was simple. Clark wasn't just secretly hired by Unrivaled. Additionally, they enforced a stringent no-disclosure policy on her that led you to think it was top-secret intelligence.
Now, this is also interesting to me because I feel like it is kind of late in the game to start recruiting Caitlin Clark. The Unrivaled League has 26 of their 30 players already. But
now that she's had enough of the silence, Clark is making it clear that anyone celebrating her absence from Unrivaled was a grave error.
Caitlin Clark is needed for this league. It should be one of their main goals is to get her to play in the league no matter what that costs, no matter what that is going.
But let me tell you the complete story if you don't know. Unrivaled, the daring new face of women's basketball, came here with the intention of totally changing the landscape of women's sports. And let's just say they're really serious about it.
Now they're realizing we might need Caitlin. Nafisa Collier, who is one of the founders of Unrivaled, had this to say about Caitlin Clark.
With the backing of powerful individuals like Nika Ewum and Breanna Stewart, this is more than just a league. In essence, it is a movement. Imagine competitive 3-on-3 matches, providing women's basketball with the primary objective of primetime coverage is to give it the kind of Showtime attention it has been denied for years. The nicest thing is that they weren't looking for players to make this splash. Rather, from the beginning, they were focused on a single, strong player, Caitlin Clark.
Go ahead and look. Everywhere you turn, Indiana Fever's.
But when Unrivaled debuted, fans went bananas, questioning why Caitlin Clark, the hottest rising talent, was nowhere to be found. Social media went bananas. The same question kept coming up on sports broadcasts, and the online comment section exploded with people asking, "Where's Caitlin?"
It's definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats.
It's brand new. It's going to be hard to get eyeballs on it. All of these, the WNBA is in their 28th season and it's still a new league. It's hard to get the kind of virality, viewership, all the things that you want right off the bat. And especially if you don't have a big name or a big...
After all, you don't see a rookie pull every day. For the majority of fans, the fact that she isn't even on the starting roster for the largest new league felt like a punch in the face, as if Unrivaled didn't value Clark, or worse, didn't think they could pull, without her, off their big launch. Attendance at the arena increases by 50% due to the size of the crowd.
The kind of physicality and double teams and face guards and all of those things that she was receiving on the court, but also all of the noise, all of the drama, all of the media circus surrounding her off the court, that just had to have been
so much available. But Stewart and her unmatched crew didn't know what they were doing. A co-founder of the league, a well-timed revelation is nothing new for Breanna Stewart. She did not unintentionally conceal Clark's role. Rather, the idea was to keep the fans in the dark until it was time to make an unexpected revelation. They were creating tension because they didn't want Clark's contract to overshadow everyone else on the squad too quickly, and laying the groundwork for Clark's announcement to come as a huge blow. She ought to be among the highest paid gamers worldwide just due to the sheer quantity of her contributions. Caitlin Clark was presented with a massive $75 million to join Unrivaled. This agreement was meant to establish Clark as Unrivaled's official spokesperson, a marketing machine for player ambassadors. Among other things, she was given endorsement deals, a large guaranteed salary, a front row seat in Unrivaled, as well as exclusive TV rights. The instant those details that were leaked made headline in the world of sports, it was akin to an earthquake. Ambitious plans for global expansion.
needed to drive revenue so we can give the players extra income, extra opportunities. I had to actually educate the players. They're like, good, 75 million divided by 144.
The whole point was to avoid stirring things up too quickly. But after figures were released, Stewart and her group hit a tidal wave for perspective, since they were aware that this agreement was so significant that as soon as other players heard about it, they would begin discussing renegotiations or even how they felt excluded. A.A. Wilson, the NBA's current MVP, makes roughly $230,000 every season. Clark has a kind of deal that yells new level like no one's business.
And it was just announced recently that Unrivaled struck a television deal with TNT. Now, this exclusive media rights deal is reported to be 45 plus primetime games. TNT Sports are also invested in the league, and sources say that it's a 6-year deal that could be worth more than $100 million.
With Clark at the center, the WNBA averaged roughly 657,000 viewers per game in 2024. Unrivaled is wagering that she can double that, and it's clear that they're committed to making women's basketball a major event. We're discussing more than 45 televised games and an intense effort to attract viewers that even the UMBA is still intact.
Probably the biggest issue that players had. We did player survey and travel. The league was able to kind of take a lot of pressure off of itself.
Additionally, even if the audience is having fun, Clark's teammates, elite WNBA players like A.A. Wilson and Angel Reese, have Clark's offers more than just a surprising amount. It's a loud, inescapable reminder of the massive differences in wealth within the sport.
But there have been so many players, coaches, media personality who have been so afraid to just admit the fact that Caitlin Clark has been the sole reason for so many of these things happening this season in the WNBA.
Angel Reese even expressed her frustration on social media, suggesting that years of dedication to this sport were eclipsed through a single mega contract. She can't be blamed for witnessing a rookie make an offer that surpasses the pay for the season. Stars as a sting for athletes earning between $150,000 and $200,000. Clark's agreement is more than 20 times their salary, indicating the degree of unequal bankroll priorities.
What's the headline? It says, we're not asking to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get paid the same percentage of revenue share.
This is the point at which things start to get truly interesting, although women's sports could benefit from this agreement. Additionally, there is a chance that it will lead to significant stress. The WNBA has relentlessly pursued higher compensation, respect, and airtime, and now they're seeing Clark enter the league with a golden ticket that is far more valuable than they have ever observed. It becomes sense that this could lead to animosity among players who have been developing the sport for years to witness a novice like Clark abruptly rise to the top both monetarily and physically.
But we didn't want to rush into it because we wanted new owners, like new ownership groups. Anyone who knows sports here knows, like, it's a slog to be a sports owner.
Caitlin Clark's debut was like a meteor in a league that has long suffered with lower attendance than its male equivalent. She has become a full-blown sensation, nearly a marketing goldmine, and her inaugural year in the WNBA demonstrated